With an accompanying serenation by three of our famous scene performers, Alan Cecilio, Kevin Montilano, and Anjo Tamiles. Here is the third and final make or break round of tonight's competition. Bedazzled by confidence and sophistication of our phenomenal top 16 finalists in their evening gowns.
Kevin. Hoy, silas na ko ah.
Mata, para bang mga dala.
Candidate number 1, Skelly Ivy Florida, Biliran.
Di mapigilan tuwing na mabighanin. Sumpang hindi ko matakasan. Huwag bawiin, likayan di pa naranasan. Sana'y manatili. Lumasang ka sa alaman, sumasaya ang nilalakaw ng masilagan. Yung ng bakal, niliwanag ng kalupaan. Kapag yan hindi mo paliwanag, may masilagan. Yung
Albay, Hola, or Pickup. Pauline Amalix, Bohol.
ko matakasan. Huwag bawiin, di pa naranasan.
Cristel Abelio, Aklan.
Binikit-bit ako. Hinahangad na mapasakit.
Rabia Mateo, Iloilo City. Tracy Maureen Perez, Cebu City. Eliza Flor Malinaw, Davao City.
Inyong mata, para bang mga dala sa gabi. Kung bihis-la, di mapigilan tuwing na Mabighanin Sumpang
Miss
hindi
Universe
ko
ba?
matakasan Huwag pawiin Likay di pa naranasan Sana'y manatili Lumusong ka sa alapan Sumasayaw mga kilala
Kimberly Hackinson, Cavite.
Yaw. Gagal.
Pag-ibig ba'y wala
April Smith, Cebu Province.
ko Ngunit nakalasang kawalan Nag-ibig na pararating Sumpang hindi ko matakasan Huwag pawiin Likay hindi pa naranasan Sana'y manatili Lumusong ka sa alapan Sumasayaw mga kilala Lumusong ka
Caroline Joy Veronelia, Misamis Oriental.
Binipit-pit ako na aking
Lou Dominic Picson, Mandaue.
hangad na
Ano
mapasakit.
ba mula niya dahil mo? Kada tingnan mo yung muda ulit. Ano tayo ko pero kung daw
Sandra Lamanon, Taguig.
lawas mo ba ka na?
Michelle Teresa Gumamo, Quezon City.
Ning iyong mata para bang mga dala sa gabi kumikisla-kisla di mapigilan tuwing na mabighanin sumpang hindi ko matakasan huwag pawiin
Marie Taharan, Romblon.
naranasan sana'y manatili lumusong ka sa alapan sumasayaw mga kilala lumipas simbahan lumipas ng bahay nagliliwanag ng kalupaan kapangyarihan di mapaliwanag lumipas simbahan
Diana Agatha, Pangandian, Pasig.
Pag-ibig ba'y pula. Pag nasisilayan ko, langit dinadala sa kawalan. Nag-ibig na makararating sa pag-ibig ko matakasan. Huwag sabihin, ika'y panalanasan.
Our final candidate, Maria Isabella Ismail Paranaque.
Binikit-bit ako ng aking hinahangad na mapasakin.
Napaganahan ka ng green. Ikaw. Ano?
From their 30-second speeches to the exciting swimsuit and the enthralling evening gown competition, the suspense has undeniably been building here, just as Huawei has been building fully connected and intelligent worlds. With Huawei, anything is possible, just as anything and everything is now possible for each of our top 16 contenders. When we return, only 5 of them will have a chance to be crowned as Miss Universe Philippines 2020.
Magdala ko dito. Malamulot na
Dreaming of nature's power? Power that exudes
events before, especially during this pandemic, to bring smiles to our countrymen. Please, let's all watch this.
Okay na. Hindi na. Yung uli. Ang nagdiraan. Alin nila, sakay. Sakay.
A simple, warm smile says everything will be alright. Smiles are universal. And from Miss Universe Philippines and Cultural Cares, 48 smiling angels were able to give people help and hope. And it all started with a smile of hope.
Tama tayong magtulungan. Walang iwanan.
Because Cultural Cares.
And now the lives of our top contenders are about to go through another beautiful transformation. Based on their average scores and their 30-second speeches, swimsuit and EPL performances, the judges have now come up with the top 5 finalists. One of them will have the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of being Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Ladies, are you ready? For the list of our top 5, the envelope will be presented by Mr. Alan Ocho, partner of Tisit Flores and Palayo Company, our potential tabulators. Thank you very much. Amazing job. All right, let me just let all of the contenders know that this by far has been the closest top 5 that I have ever been involved in my 20 years of hosting. There is literally not even a single whole digit from 1 to 8, all right? So it is literally only fractions of a number that separate you guys. So with that said, it's time for us to now go to the top 5. Again, this is in no particular order. Here we go. Our first finalist from Quezon City, Michelle Pumabao. Congratulations. Also making it into the top 5. Congratulations, Cavite, Kimberly Dickinson. All right. Down to our last 3. Also making it into the top 5. Congratulations to Bohol. Pauline Amalix from Bohol, congratulations. We are now down to our final 2 for our final 5. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome here to the final 5 from Iloilo City, Rabia Mateo. Congratulations. And now it is time for us to find our final contender in our top 5. All right, here we go. Our final contender is from Paranaque, Marina Isabella Ismail. Congratulations once again to our top 5. Also, just a word to all of the candidates. You all did phenomenal. You are all amazing and beautiful and wonderful women. And to make it this far, through all of the pandemic, through all the ups and downs, through all the trials, the struggles, and the tribulations, you guys are all winners. This has been a great experience. Very, very powerful Filipino women. Congratulations. Our top 5 finalists are bracing themselves for the toughest round of the competition because next up is the question and answer segment with a twist. That's coming right up.
We are united in one single cause. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Dove has 1/4 moisturizing cream and helps to wash away bacteria. Wash to care for you and for all.
Anong gusto niyo ulam? Siyempre, that's not your vegan mix. Naluloob ka ating kulit. Impressive, Brad! Ang #1 ating kulit na Korea, North Korea. Start a new Christmas tradition with Lane Choice.
Have a creamy mango Christmas.
Happy birthday on Christmas with a new selection of cream to feed in one. One to my Showtime, game na! Pangmahalin, buksan sa nung galaw mo, bangong panalo sa Sunsilk with 5-flower perfume or 5-fine builder and fragrant hair. Panalo! Sa Sunsilk, mukhang malinis.
But look, we're all falling for
My sagot right here. Means Pansy Miracle Conditioner with real collagen. Smooths out the sand easily for frizz-free smoothness.
Miss Universe Philippines expresses its gratitude to Congressman Eric Yap for his warmest welcome to the candidates in various breathtaking spots of Benguet. As I mentioned earlier, in this first edition of Miss Universe Philippines, we shall conduct this much dreaded yet most anticipated round with a twist. To test their ability to have an eloquent answer, sustain conversation, they will be initially asked one distinct question of each of the top five. And then this will be immediately followed by one common, relevant, and thought-provoking question for all of our top contenders. This means they won't have the time to rehearse an answer or go over something that they have practiced in their head. All right? So this will definitely test their composure throughout the entire process. So I'm sure everyone is ready to get this going. I'm sure our candidates are ready, our judges are ready. Consider everyone at zero again. Let's start with Quezon City, Michelle Gumabaw. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, good evening.
All right, I shall ask you not just one, but two questions. The second of which is the same question all five of the top five candidates. We have actually asked all of our top five candidates to remain backstage, and we are going to start with you. So your first question is actually question number 2. You have 30 seconds to answer this question. At the end of 30 seconds, you will hear this. And then right after that, I will ask you the question that I will ask all the other candidates as well, and you have another 30 seconds to answer that as well, okay? All right. Here we go. Our first question. If you are under strict quarantine and isolation, what is the most important mobile app for you and why?
The most important app during this whole quarantine was my Bible. Having faith in the midst of this pandemic was very vital to me, not only for my mental health, but also for my sanity. It got me through the toughest of times. I was able to get through others through the toughest of times, and it kept me centered and it kept me grounded. And that's the most important thing that I would need in a pandemic. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are you ready for your second question?
Yes, bring it on.
All right, here it comes. This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential and non-essential. Where do pageants stand in this time of crisis? Time starts now.
As we all know, pageants are a very, very inspiring event, not only to the Philippines, but to every country who supports pageantry. It is important to stage the pageant and to show the Philippines that we are much more than our setbacks, than our failures, and that we are able to overcome any adversity. Having a pageant symbolizes hope, and right now on this stage, that is who we are. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Quezon City, Michelle Gumabaw. And now we move on to our next candidate from Cavite, Kimberly Hackinson, aka Billy.
Good evening, judges.
All right, Billy, I will ask you 2 questions. You get a chance to pick your question backstage. After 30 seconds, you will hear this. And then I will ask you another question. All right, are you ready? Here's your first question. What advice will you give to a first-time voter for the 2022 elections? Time starts now.
We have fought long and hard for our right to suffrage. And this is not something that we should waste. For us to be able to complain and be able to appreciate the things that we have as Filipino citizens, we have to vote. We have to participate in selecting our leaders. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, here is your second question. This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential or non-essential. Where do pageants stand in this time of crisis?
I am someone who is usually an independent person. But because of this beauty pageant, I realized that I needed to ask for help, that I needed to reach out to people. And same goes for everyone else. To be able to survive something as big as this pandemic, altruism should be practiced and cooperation is always the key. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Round of applause for Cavite, Kimberly Hackinson. Next up, we shall hear from Bohol, Pauline Amalix. Good evening.
Good evening again.
How are you?
Overwhelmed, but yeah, all in all, very grateful to be here.
Yes, here we go. Down to the final couple questions. I will ask you two questions. One, you picked backstage. After you hear 30 seconds, after you talk for 30 seconds, you'll hear this. And then I'll give you another 30 seconds to answer the second question. Are you ready? Okay. Your first question. What factors influence you in deciding on what to buy or post online?
The factors that help me decide that is basically what I want to put out there, what I want to show the world about myself, how I want to portray myself. What matters most is that we know who we are, that we are true to our authentic selves, and that we always try our best to show and share that to the rest of the world and hopefully inspire them to do the same.
Thank you. Here is your second question. This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential and non-essential. Where do pageants stand in this time of crisis?
I think pageants are now an amazing platform to show that not all our dreams are canceled. They're just put on hold. And for us, we're lucky that we're still able to make this one dream come true, to stand here, to spread hope, to rally people together in action and conversation, and spark change. And together, I'm sure we can make a positive impact out there on this stage. That is the essence of beauty pageants in the time of the pandemic.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Bohol, Pauline Amalix. Now let's call on Iloilo, Rabia Mateo. Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm nervous for everybody. Okay. So I will ask you two questions. You're able to choose a number backstage. After you talk for 30 seconds, you will hear this. And then I'll ask another question where you receive another 30 seconds. Clear? All right, here we go. Your first question. If you could create a new paper currency with the image of any Filipino on it, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
If I were given the chance, I want to use the face of Miriam Defensor Santiago. For those who don't know, she was an Ilongga, but what I admired about her is that she used her knowledge, her voice to serve the country. And I want to be somebody like her, somebody who puts her heart, her passion into action. And after all, she is the best president that we never had.
Okay, it's time for your second question. This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential or non-essential. Where do pageants stand in this time of crisis?
As a candidate, I know I'm not just the face of Iloilo City, but I am here carrying hope and as a symbol of light in the darkest times. And as of the moment, I want to help my community. I want to use my strength to make an impact. And that is the essence of beauty pageant. It gives us the power to make a difference.
Well said, Iloilo. Rabia Mateo. All right, now we call on our final contestant. Paranaque, Maria Isabella Ismail. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody.
You seem very confident.
It might just be my voice.
Okay. Let's see. So I will ask you two questions. You were able to pick a number backstage. After you talk for 30 seconds, you will hear a chime like this. Then I will ask you another question. At the end of 30 seconds, you will hear a chime as well. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Your first question. To a child who has never seen a pageant, how would you describe a beauty queen?
I would tell that child that a beauty queen is somebody who is, first and foremost, a human being. She's somebody that is proud of who she is, but most importantly, she is somebody that brings hope. When she wears that crown on her head, it's not just because she's the most beautiful girl in the room, but it's because she's the woman who inspires hope. She's the woman who inspires love and productivity and somebody being authentic. And beauty queen is somebody that we should always look up to.
Thank you. Time for your second question. This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential or non-essential. Where do pageants stand at a time of crisis?
In my experience with the pandemic and being in one of the most prestigious pageants in the Philippines, I've realized that pageants are something that can give Filipinos hope, and it's something that can give Filipinos something to look forward to. It's something that we as Filipinos, as a pageant-loving nation, it's something that we're so proud of. It's something that gives us life. And that's the relevance of what a pageant is. We help each other out, we help other people, and we help ourselves grow. We help each other prosper through any negative aspect.
Thank you very much. Round of applause, Paranaque, Maria Isabella Ismail. Thank you so much. And that concludes the final phase of what must have been the longest journey of our candidates in any local pageant, actually in any pageant in the history of pageants. Over 8 months since their red carpet media presentation in February, leaving only these 5 confident, beautiful, and empowered Filipinas standing right here on our stage tonight. Let's go ahead and take a final look at the 5 phenomenal contenders for the crown of Miss Universe Philippines 2020, starting with Quezon City, Michelle Gumabao. Thank you, Michelle. Next up, Cavite, Kimberly Billy Hackinson. Thank you so much, Billy. Next up from Bohol, Pauline Amalix. Thank you so much, Bohol, Pauline Amalix. Next up, let's see Iloilo, Rabia Mateo. Thank you so much, Iloilo. And finally, Paranaque, Maria Isabella Ismail. Thank you so much. And there you have it. Once again, a round of applause for our 5 finalists. One of the major perks of joining national contests like this are the prizes that are at stake for our winner. Here is an amazing showcase of the prizes for our Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Helping us crown the first phenomenal woman is the Villarica family from Mekawayan, Bulacan, a place renowned of its center for world-class craftsmanship in fine jewelry making. They own Villarica Pawn Shop, the expert on gold and precious stones, backed by a 65-year experience in empowering Filipino women. The crown is aptly named Filipina. Aside from the exquisite Villarica crown, Miss Universe Philippines 2020 will also bring home a brand new MG car. Expect the extraordinary. Plus all exclusive and lucrative management contracts, endorsements, and cash prizes, including being the ambassador of Olay, Downy, Lazada, as Miss Fieldy the Home, and as Miss Cream Silk. Who will win these amazing prizes and emerge as the winner of the most coveted crown in the entire Philippines? Well, she is none other than, yes, it's not happening right now. I'm sure all of you guys are screaming at your TVs and your laptops like, hurry up, Casey. You're just going to have to wait a little bit longer because we will find out very soon. Actually, right after this break.
Good hair day or bad hair day?
Green Silk every day with 100%
ang batch 2020.
Gusto ko lang muna kayong pasalamatan lahat sa suporta ninyo sa amin ng napakaganda at napakaganda.
Linggo, 1:45 p.m. sa GMA.
Sabay, pabalik sa Encantadia.
Magbabalik si Amihan sa Encantadia. Sa next week, tayo. It's a date sa pagbabalik ng isa. Sa kambal.
Ay, nabasa na pero ayos sumagot.
At si Crush ayaw mag-text back.
Grabe.
Sa My Love from Another Star. Sa lagi nating babalik-balikang GMA.
Pilit ang nanay niya, hindi natin sasabihin niya eh.
We would like to thank our generous sponsors who made tonight's event possible. Our official presenter, Front Row, the choice of the universe. Our co-presenters, Cream Silk, Conditioned to be Greater. Lay, Fearless, Taste More. Lazada, Go Where Your Heart Beats. Downy, freshness that is refreshing and long-lasting every single day. Our major sponsors, PLDT Home, rediscover what really matters. Remember, we are one nation. Cetaphil, complete your health routine. MG, be extraordinary. Huawei, make it possible. Villarica, abot kamay ang pangarap. Grab, forward together. Habianas, home in Habianas. Biyaheng pusok, sa amin ang biyahe, sa iyo ang pusok. St. Luke's, our promise to you, patient-centered care. Mix, Institute of Beauty, grow with us, glow with us. Mark us along, hashtag get marked. Game, Glam Artist Management and Events, Empire Studios, Petron, saan ka man dalhin ng buhay, meron kang kasabay, Petron, kasabay sa lakbay. GOK, we sell beauty. Manila Hotel, you are safe here at Grand Game. Versosa Aesthetic Clinic, beauty verified. Options PH, going for innovation. Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines. We would also like to thank our gracious host and friend from the government, FDCP, the Department of Health, and Presidential Spokesperson Secretary Harry Roque. As this momentous day was approaching, many pageant fans speculated on whether she will be here to crown her successor. Well, the universe has conspired and he is here with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, on the stage of the first edition of Miss Universe Philippines, please welcome last year Miss Universe Philippines, Gazini Ganados.
As I walk in the stage one last time, in front of my beloved Filipinas, I look back on this incredible once-in-a-lifetime journey. I would like to immensely thank everyone who made this possible. To Mr. and Mrs. Arteta for this life-changing opportunity. To my team and trainers, Origin, Kagandahang and Manila, to Voltaire. Thank you for the time and effort you shared with me. To Mommy Carrie Santiago for all the masterpieces you've designed for me on our journey. To my twin sisters, thank you for being on this ride with me. To Mama Carmen and Mommy Marilu for being my strength and shield. To my supporters, Gaziniti, and to Mommy Jonas Botas, who is no longer with us now. I miss you, and grateful for everything. The universe did not only give me an experience of a lifetime, it gave me a family, it gave me a father, Yazan Iwama. Lastly, to my fellow countrymen, thank you for rooting for me despite the odds. To all the candidates, congratulations. Standing on the stage is now a testament to how much you all had to overcome to get here. To my successor, may you be blessed with a fruitful year ahead. As one nation, let us all join hands as we rise together from the ashes of this pandemic. Faster, better, stronger, just like a phoenix. For the last time, with the utmost pride, this is the Vini Ganados Miss Universe Philippines 2019. Daghang salamat, mabuhay Pilipinas!
To our most passionate pageant fans here and abroad, I hope you're all ready because it's now time for us to declare the new Miss Universe Philippines. I would like to call on our official representative from SGV, Sisip Porras and Valayo and Company, our official tabulators for the final results of what must have been the toughest and closest competitions we've had in local pageant history. Our fourth runner-up is Cavite. The third runner-up is Bohol. The second runner-up is Quezon City. Only two remain. Let me remind you that in case the winner fails to fulfill her duties and obligations, the first runner-up will take over as Miss Universe Philippines. I will announce the name of the winner first. That means the other contender is our first runner-up. Ladies, take a deep breath. It's time for the moment of truth. Miss Universe Philippines 2020 is Miss Iloilo. Mabuhay ang Miss Universe Philippines organization. To our judges, sponsors, and to all of our phenomenal delegates, our most heartfelt appreciation for all of the support and participation in this year's pageant, Miss Universe Philippines 2020.
Thank you so much.